Hello YouTube, my name is Rite of Rebirth and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last episode we began Chapter 4, Chapter 4, and today, no, we're gonna keep on going by first, get done with the side quest that Elgar's gonna give us, but before that we're gonna begin by doing some conversation. So let's first do these two right off the bat right here.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Well, that didn't go too well. Hey, they reached C. And let's see. Ferdinand still has one more, which is with Petra. Bernadette has with Petra too. Also, Petra has mine. Okay, so Petra has basically all the rest. So let's first see this one, then we're gonna do the side quest.
Well, this is fascinating. Following this equation...
Linhardt. Here again, I see.
Go away, Hubert. Now is not a good time. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a helix, and its arc... No, that cannot be correct.
Now is exactly the time. Lady Edelgard requests your presence. Come. The lecture is about to start.
Politely inform her that my research is vastly more important than whatever it is she has to say.
While your passion may be admirable, it is sadly misdirected. This matter takes priority. Return to your hobby when your duty is done.
Hobby? But this research will most certainly prove useful in the future.
The Empire requires you to be useful now. I should think you would want the same. You have an almost unparalleled intellect, a singular focus, and unfettered imagination. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself, will never have the privilege of possessing.
Are you complimenting me, Hubert? That alone deserves to be studied.
Let me finish. I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause you have chosen to waste your talents on, which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme, reason, or results. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive. You may still have a bright future.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just want to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
That is unacceptable, even for a nobleman. Her Highness will soon ascend the throne. She is attempting to deal with such noble privilege head-on.
You have a point, and I understand where you're coming from. But I can't do it. I can't bring myself to work for someone else.
Pathetic. Keep to your books, then. Goodbye, Linhardt.
Okay, so we still have, like, Petra's 3 conversations. So we'll get those done after the next
die
thing.
in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
Would she want any of these things? Probably not. Okay, so let's go talk to Edelgard.
Perhaps. Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
Okay, let's
I
see.
have a favor to ask.
Okay, so let's do it. First things first. Wait, how many of them are there? 4. So let's talk with 4 of the one character, and then we get the support. Without talk the other. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's just somebody. Oh, I was about to say that did not load in, but it did. Okay, I was just seeing the wall. See. Okay, so I'm looking at the people. So I'm here. Wait, where am I? I'm here. If I keep going down, I'll get there, and there's somebody. And there's somebody near the greenery, the greenhouse. And there's somebody... Whoa, there's multiple people. I thought it was only 4, but no. And there's somebody near the Knight's Hall. 2 people in the cathedral. And 2 people... One on the library, one on the second floor. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 4 on top plus 3, that's 7 people. Okay, so every 2 people I talk to, I'll do one support. Let's see, there's supposed to be, somebody right at the entrance.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Okay, we got 1 note. Okay, so somebody should be... Okay, a monk.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Funny how you're never inside. Okay. It's her precious children, but she's never inside. So let's go with Petra.
Petra? Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was... terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am. And meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
Okay, so one more done. 2 to go. In terms of supports. So the next group of people... Would it be faster? Actually, it would be faster if I just went across, I think. No, the cathedral's right there. Wait, but still, if I go across, I have to go there eventually. I think in the cathedral I can actually access the second floor immediately. So I might as well go to the cathedral last. I would say. So now I just have to go up and to the right. And the person should be right about here, actually. There we go.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Okay, thanks. I wasn't trying to go down there. Probably you can only go there when somebody dies. Hi Petra. Oh no, the stairs are there. Hey you too. I have no idea who you are, but still. Loading. Oh! So before we do anything, let me see this. Flame is an interesting young lady, but keep your distance. Seth is quite protective, and you wouldn't want to fan the flames of his wrath, or should I say, fan the flames. You need work on your puns. I would never do that. A hedge between keeps the friendship green. I'll never do that. Probably would have gone with the puns. There's no notes. Okay. So there's 2 people here, so let's first talk to the first one, who should be right here. And on the outside. Oh, it's Helloy. Okay, so he might be the guy that gives me the final thing, so I might as well talk to somebody, to the other guys, before talking to him.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the Divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Very well. Support.
Ferdinand? Our professor is wanting to see you. He has much concentration right now. I will wait for him to be finished reading.
Diplomacy has an effect upon weapons development. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, Petra! How long have you been there?
A short time. You were devoting all of your attention to that book.
Forgive me, I was fully absorbed in my reading. I see you have been reading as well. Anything interesting?
I am studying the history of Fodlan.
A history book. What a keen student you are. And it's about House Hresfelg. Certainly a stimulating topic.
I am wishing to learn all about Fodlan. What is the book you are reading?
Oh, this? This relates to a little hobby of mine. The regional history of weapons development in Fodlan. Militaries have to adapt their weapons according to terrain and climate. And they have to keep up with technologies in other regions. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. I see why you would be enjoying that kind of reading.
Oh, does that excite your curiosity too? Perhaps you would care to read more about it then. This is just one of 18 volumes. And our library has the entire collection.
I give you my gratitude. Research of weapons could be a good reference for me. Oh, please take my apologies. I was meaning to tell you that our professor is wanting to see you.
Oh, it is not like you to forget something. I suppose I ought to be going then.
Yes, it is a rarity that I forget something. But it is not impossible.
That was a nice bonding moment. Let's just immediately go to the library. Because like Aloy is right there, so he will most likely like immediately know like this is where it ends basically. Ooh, items. Oh, I leveled up. Wasn't even trying to read, but sure. Also, oh. Walking around the library is not such a bad idea. Come on, give me more items. Give me more items. Does do this? It doesn't. Okay. Where's... There he is.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing them. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Yeah. Seth. Sir Seth. You're an idiot. It's inappropriate. Why is it inappropriate? It's about doing it, isn't it? The only reason why he will be so much against it. He doesn't want his little sister to find it. And again, it's a valid reason. Oh, wait a minute. So it's not just Aloy that will have things for us to know.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Okay. So now is our crest. We only see part of it again. And now, let's first drop in here. Get right up to Aloy and then do the final support conversation we have unlocked. To the girls!
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
Every single Bernadette conversation or Bernadetta conversation that happens always ends that way, doesn't it?
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's Rite of Rebirth coming up.
Okay, so that led to nothing. Talking to him literally led to nothing.
Perhaps. I knew I could count on you.
Okay, so we done.
There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access.
Oh, I wonder which one it will be.
Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
We finished. Okay, lost items. White glove.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Training. Okay, so there's nothing more to give her or to return to her, and we are done for the day. And now I am now a D+ teacher. And with a lot of students at that motivation up, we're going to be doing great this week. Just watch. Instruct. Okay, so first things first, yeah, we have almost everybody on high thing. So this week, let's do these three and Bernadetta. Okay, so let's give her... Well, let's give her... Axe. Clearly, but that's not going to do much. Give her sword first. See if I can get a perfect. I
I
didn't.
still have much to learn.
Give her an axe. Perfect. Awesome.
Nothing worth celebrating.
It's praise.
Praise isn't necessary, really.
Trust me, it is. Yeah, I need authority. Yeah, this too.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
You're welcome. And give her a little bit more authority.
I still have much to learn.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so she's done. Hubert, Jesus, give him a little bit of authority.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Give him a little bit more reason. Yeah, authority and reason apparently the only two things that I actually could give him. I mean, they're the things that he needs the most. Let's praise him to get a little bit more.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
And a little bit more authority. Everybody needs more authority just to have better stuff. So first, let's actually have a lot of stuff that you can improve. First, let's improve. Yeah, you need more of this. Then let's improve your writing skills. Well, afterwards, let's give him a little bit of an axe.
I am beginning to understand.
And finally, that.
I am beginning to understand.
Okay, so Bernie, you're next. Let's give you more of a bow. Then a lance.
Thanks for the help.
We also need to give you some authority.
I did pretty well today.
Actually, let's just end this by giving you authority again, because like you need it more. Okay, and we are done with it. With that group tasks. Bernie and Edelgard, yeah. And begin lecture.
May I ask you something?
Yes. When one professor lectures many students, some will will have trouble keeping up, while others will get too far ahead in their studies. I wonder how this problem can be solved. We must recruit more professors. Perhaps lectures should be optional. Perhaps a magical solution. Must more
Is that
teacher.
so?
I believe so. It's better. Ooh, give me more. Thank you. You want to be a sniper? Ooh. A bow knight would be better. I would prefer a bow knight, but a sniper is also good. Yeah, let's go with a sniper, sure. Ooh, would you like to participate? Sure. Why not?
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Nice. It increased all of our faith and my authority too. Nice. And my professor level, which is also nice. It's Flame's birthday. Host a tea party. Why not? Host tea parties to bond with allies. The charm, cha, stats of Bleeth and guests will increase too. And if you're a good host, pick conversation topics that you think your guests will like. If they're having fun, they might choose topics of their own as well. Keep your guests happy and they'll stay as long as you like. Okay, so sure, let's go with this one.
I'm honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea.
Oh, that was lucky.
I'm ever so grateful. Have some, Professor.
Okay, I'm trying to choose the other ones. I can't. Let's go with questions you might enjoy. I ruined it. Okay. Okay, they like that. So she likes the relationship stuff.
You are an interesting person, Professor. You do not seem to know much about yourself.
Ah, damn it. Ah, well, it was a great time.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
You too, Flame. Watch me now have support with her. We still have this, yeah.
I think we can do it. We can do this. Look, Professor, we did great.
How great did you? You did it perfect. Awesome.
Perhaps I've been
Ooh, almost a level up for Bernie. Look at that. Oh no, it's not Bernie, for Petra. We have a birthday. Yeah, sure. It's gonna be a support
Well,
with him.
hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh. You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't mix lectures.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it. Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
God damn it, dude.
That sounds more than a little exhausting. I think I'll stay in. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? You're definitely a strange one.
Maybe so.
In truth, your very nature is odd. You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Is that what you think?
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Oh, don't trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be. I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
God damn it. But he did something that also kind of is like me, of like, I don't want to do a game. I start a game, then I don't want to do it anymore. So in a way, I already have my lecture ready. Can I do certifications? Nope. She can. Why isn't it showing up? I don't have any. Yeah, that's the thing. She could be a Mimordion or an axe, but she doesn't really fight. She could still use a sword, technically speaking. Oh, but she's using an axe. Yeah, she's been using an axe. Seminar, really? Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, this is actually good for bows and lance people. This would be good for, but only 3 people. Yeah. Only 3 people. Only 3 people. That'll be good for basically the entire class. Technically speaking, 3 people that come as well. Let's go with this. Because like students are going to improve a lot because of it. Not a lot, but like the students that can, like I already leveled up. Yeah, that's why I want
I
it.
still have much to learn. I will master this.
I work to grow.
See, now Petra did it. Bernadetta, it's close to the next level up. She's gonna get it on my next lessons. And Ferdinand is also gonna get close to the lance. So yeah, it's good. Motivation by 50%. Nice. I can do my lessons, and we're gonna work this week, and then we're gonna end off the episode because then it's an entire week ahead, and we might be almost done. Okay, so first let's start off with the 3 people that we left off last week. We did do nothing. Well, actually, one guy didn't do nothing 2 weeks in a row. So first, let's give her this.
You have my thanks for your support.
You're welcome, Petra. Next, let's give her more of the bow. Now let's give her more of the authority, because she needs it. And finally, yeah, to be a brawler. She wants to be a thief. Yeah. Sword and bow. So I don't know why I'm giving her an axe. Yeah, let's give her this. Okay, now Dorothea. First, let's give her a little bit of authority. Then a little bit more faith, or reason, not faith. That was a great, lovely.
Everything went pretty well today.
A little bit of a sword. Locking down the magic. Okay, so she wants to lock down the magic, but just give one. And then
Everything went pretty well today.
another one for the magic.
I appreciate your coaching, Professor.
And Linhart. Let's give you faith.
It is a long road to mastery.
Then reason or faith. Now reason was first. This is faith.
It is a long road to mastery.
He has more faith than reason. That's weird. Let's give him a little bit of authority.
Tell me, am I achieving anything yet?
And because it's gonna... Oh, it's not. Maybe he will. But he wants to be a bishop. Yeah, let's give him this then. Those are good, so... Okay, so who has more? Give Bernie. It's not gonna level up, is it? But I'm gonna give it a 2. It was 2 goods, not a perfect. That's a shame. Group tasks. Let's go for stable again. Ferdinand with Bernie, I guess. And begin lecture.
Professor.
Ooh. Now let's keep you on brawling and skills. Brawling and axes is better than just an axe.
We will do a beautiful job, I am sure.
Okay.
The horse looks like he has a beard.
Give it a try. Look, Professor, we did great.
Did you get it perfect again? Yeah, you did. That's my boys. Or boy and girl. There we go.
Enlightening.
Nice.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Nice.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
It's very good. Okay. 71 people went for battle. And I'm gonna leave that up for next episode. Actually, yeah, for next episode. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been the Rite of the Astronomy again next week as we're gonna, or next time, not next week, as we're gonna be going most likely through a battle. But first I'm gonna, certify my people. So I'll see you guys next time.